part-time photographer and videographer based in Lake District, UK, and this is my very first video on my YouTube channel. At the start of 2020 I set myself a goal of learning everything to do with video and to do some more video work with clients, but as we know 2020 hasn't gone to plan for anyone, so why not start in October? I'll be honest with you, I've recorded this intro video for the first video for YouTube numerous times and I just haven't posted them. There's quite a few reasons why. First off, the lighting was terrible, the audio didn't sound great, and the edit that I did in post-processing just wasn't up to scratch. So I decided to stop trying to record this first video, take a couple of months to basically do my research and learn the process properly and not to rush it, and found people like Cody Warner, Peter Lindgren, I think that's how you say his name, Creative Ryan, and of course Peter McKinnon, to see how these top YouTubers did it and to kind of look to not copy but basically get to that standard. That's the highest standard. I'm not going to be there straight away. These first videos are going to be terrible, they're going to sound awful, they're going to look awful, but if I can at least start half a step forward than I was a couple of months ago, and that's classed as a win in my book. And straight away through doing this process I've seen a massive improvement. The lighting, for example, I didn't have very good lighting in these videos, so what I did was I kept an eye out on Amazon, and on Amazon Prime Day I managed to get a good deal on some SD lights, ESDDI lights, I think that's how you pronounce it, and for a really good price I managed to get these two lights. One's here and I've got one over here, and they are really improved massively the look of the video straight away. I'll do a video in the future of my setup. It's pretty basic, but for now it's going to do the job for the first few videos where I'll go through all my equipment, lighting, audio, camera, everything else. So like I said, I'm based in the Lake District, UK, which in my opinion has some of the best views on offer for landscape photographers. Being just 10-15 minute drive away means that I can quickly get up to the lakes with the camera and shoot some amazing scenery, and spend most of my weekends, evenings, some mornings as well. So the first camera that I started out with was actually the Canon 550D, which I no longer use. It was a great first camera. I thought it was the most complicated camera there was, but I was quick to learn that was not the case. I don't use this anymore, but it was a great way just to kind of get started in photography. And it was after a random walk through Coniston in winter, I think it was going from autumn to winter time, that I caught this image with the Canon 550D, which made me really catch the photography bug. Looking back at it, it's not the best of shots in the world, but at the time I thought that was great. Like, first off, how did I manage that, and how can I do that again? After that day I decided to complete a 365 photo challenge, posting to my Instagram, and doing that challenge enabled me to shoot everything from long exposures to wildlife to street style shots and of course landscapes. And in the middle of this challenge I was asked to shoot my first wedding, and since that first opportunity I haven't looked back, and I've managed to photograph a number of weddings in the Lake District and Furness area where I'm based. Portfolio on my website, go to the link in the description below and you can see what I've done so far. Fast forward to 2020 and my Instagram feed has progressed quite a bit, and I've found my niche of posting landscape shots of the Lake District. I've also managed to develop my own style to a certain degree with quite a natural edit to my images. I don't over process them, and I do struggle with the thought of keeping to a particular style because I feel like it limits what I shoot and when I shoot it and how I shoot it. I just feel like I don't want to be pigeonholed too much into a certain edit style for my images. So in the summer just gone, I was asked by a local football coach to come along and photograph and video some of his sessions so that he could post it to his social media pages. I'll leave links below in the description for his Instagram and YouTube videos for some of the work that we've done so far. So since I've started photographing and videoing his sessions, I've really immersed myself in video and how to properly shoot, edit, and as well as that, the correct equipment that I need to produce top quality video content. So for example, as well as shooting handheld, I also purchased a gimbal, the Ronin S, and it is fantastic. It gets some really silky smooth footage, and it really ups the production value, and I've noticed a vast improvement from using this gimbal. I'm still fairly early in the process of learning video, but it's nice to see the improvements already in certain aspects of it. I'm also a brand ambassador for Ascendancy Apparel, which is based here in the Lakes, which is this t-shirt here. I was someone who bought their gear before I was able to be a brand ambassador, and I just love the shirts that they create. So yeah, if you go to the description below and go to their website and use John10 at checkout, you'll get a 10% discount, which is pretty cool. So the plan for this channel is to talk all things photography and videography, looking at how I edit my pictures and videos, as well as the tools that I'm going to start using to help plan these YouTube videos. And I'll also take you along on some Lake District vlogs where I'll be out shooting the landscapes on offer and showing you the process that I go through to get the images that I post to my Instagram. The plan is to document my progression with video through this channel, so hopefully in a year or two's time I can look back at it and see how far I've come. So if you like the sound of what's to come, then hit subscribe and the notification bell so you know when a video has been posted, and comment below with any ideas of things that you'd like to see or like to know. And if you don't like the sound of that, then that's fine, don't subscribe. If I can get 10 subscribers by the end of the year, I'll class that as a win. I just said subscribe too many times. See ya. Minute drive away from the southern part of the lakes. That's wrong. That was really good and I messed up the last word. I'll try again. I'm going to do some videos on how I edit. It's so much easier to post images and just write a lot of rubbish. Video is hard. It's gonna take so long to edit.